Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. All right, everyone, I've got a very special end of the year message for you today. And this is a message that is coming from your guides, your gods, your angels, and your ancestors. As we are closing out 2025 and moving into 2026, this is a message that your soul needs to hear, a message your soul is being called to carry into the new year. So let's pull some cards and see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you. All right, Libra, let's call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear as we near the end of the year. So we're going to start with a healing message for you first. So this healing message comes with a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time. So the world is intuitive and so are you. Look at that. The world is intuitive, but so are you, Libra. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen a rabbit. The rabbit is coming in as a confirmation, as a sign for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen and you're going to see one. All right, so we have the number 7 on this card. So if you're seeing this number, it's a light code, a number frequency that is connecting you to this reading. Okay, and the message for you is trust your senses. Pay attention to the finer details. What are you feeling deep inside right now? Spirit wants you to really connect with yourself by feeling into what it is that you are actually feeling deep down inside. So once again, trust your senses, Libra. Pay attention to the finer details. And what is it that you're feeling deep down inside? Now, we have an affirmation for you as well, so feel free to write this down and use it, but also seal it in the comment section below. So my intuition is clear and accurate. My intuition is clear and accurate. All right, and the number 7 for me, this always gives that spiritual vibe, right? So anytime I'm seeing the number 7s anywhere, like I might see a 7 in a receipt, then on an address, and I'm like, what's with all these 7s, right? That right away connects you to you having a spiritual experience. Things are happening in this realm that you're tapped into, that you're seeing these numbers, right? So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting the Moon card. Look at that. So there's this deeper, more behind the scenes kind of an energy in your life where the noise isn't at the forefront. And this is something that you are tapping into, something that Spirit is encouraging you to cultivate by creating peace and calm within yourself. Okay, so no matter what is going on in your world right now, they want you to be in a place of peace and calm, in a state of peace and calm. So the Moon card is a major arcana card. So this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. So we've got the Hangman coming in, double major arcana cards today, 2 of them. That's big energy. It lets me know that what once was will no longer be. And you're in this transition of this taking shape, right? So where you are right now like this, you're about to flip over, right? So that is the Hangman. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. And things are going to flip and turn in your favor. So this is a wave of abundance. It's a wave of blessings. It's a wave of support. And you're going to see the theme of support around you, just people helping each other out. You know, supportive energies around, whether it's directly in your life or around you or in something that you're watching or seeing, right? It's a theme. So it just confirms that you are also able to connect with it, right? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Libra, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. We've got this beautiful energy exchange that is happening here through the Six of Pentacles. You know, the way that you are showing up in your world, the kind of energy you are sharing out there, and the kind of energy you are receiving back. You know, I feel there's definitely that vibe of an energy exchange happening right now, and it's in a positive way. I want you to focus on the positive things. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. Now, Libra, I'm picking up the sign of Pisces and Cancer for you today. So these could be signs in your birth chart, or perhaps these signs are around you. Know that they are there to support you, okay? And more numbers that are coming through these cards are the number 18, the number 12, and the number 6. So more light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this message, to this reading, and the energy in the air as you close off this year. So you being in this specific reading today is not a coincidence. It's not random. It's not happening by chance. It is a synchronicity, one of many you are going to experience. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So the moon card is in the background. It is in the subtlety of your experiences. It is in the peace and the quiet, the stillness. This is where you tap into this. And this is where you start to move in it, right? So it doesn't matter what is happening in your life. Things can be noisy, chaotic, challenging. You know, perhaps you're experiencing a lot of interference on your journey right now, derailing you. No matter what it is that's happening, they want you to bring yourself to a place of quiet. This is your nervous system. This is your mind. This is your heart, right? So perhaps there's things that you are thinking right now and you're wanting an answer, or it's like this, you know, trying to force it, or some sort of intensity around thoughts. They want you to put those behind you. And, you know, it's not sometimes easy just to put them behind you, but work on quieting your mind from these thoughts. But there's definitely something there that they want you to put behind you. And I feel you know what this is, Libra. There's some sort of like belief, some sort of habit, perhaps a relationship, a way of thinking or being, something like this. You've been, you know, thinking about it. You know, instead of just thinking, they want you to do it. And you know, sometimes we land in an experience that's a little bit lengthy, that feels more quiet in our lives, where things are a bit stagnant. Maybe you're feeling lonely. You know, whatever this quiet time is that has entered your life, it's an opportunity for you to reconnect with yourself, you know, to understand yourself on a deeper level. And, you know, I feel that some of you out there have been doing the work. Right? You are connecting with yourself. There's some sort of a breakthrough that is happening through the moon card for you. And I feel this breakthrough is unfolding, like you're in this transition with it. And in January, this next full moon coming up, there is an energy, there's like a breakthrough, some sort of a peak experience here with this. So I don't know, there's something happening now up until the next full moon for you. So mark this down on your calendar, save this video and watch it again, and let me know what happens in the comment section below. All right, but there's something definitely happening here. And there's also this, like, some of you have reached a point where you are just connecting with yourself on like the most deepest level ever. And there's this like expansion that is happening within you that is allowing you to see more, understand more, feel more, sense more. You know, it's opening you up to a completely different world. So it feels like you're in the nighttime hours right now and day is about to break, right? The sun is about to rise here. So there's some sort of clarity that has already set in through you going through a darker, shadowy period. And that doesn't mean it has to be a negative experience, right? This could be an abundant experience where you're finding yourself aligning to people or experiences in your life that have deep meaning to you, like there's a purpose and it's allowing you to connect to your purpose. So yeah, there's something here happening in this spiritual experience. This is what you're having, an intuitive experience. The world is intuitive and so are you. And that is the world you are tapping into by staying and practicing being in a state of peace and calm. So, implementing practices in your life, Libra, that bring you to calm and peace, right? What are some practices that you can implement in your life? Now, some of you are already here. What is it that you're doing in your own life to stay grounded and centered as you're moving through the ups and downs of your life? You can share with us in the comments here. So the Hangman, I feel clarity is coming in here. There was something that was one way, but because you received more information, however it came in for you, and you having that awareness, that awakening, it is flipping your world around to something different, something that you never thought could have been a thing until you actually thought about it and saw it in some way. I'm getting your intuitive gifts that are strengthening here as well. So I'm getting your psychic abilities, just your abilities that you're able to work with more. Maybe you're really good at talking and you're getting better at communicating or interpreting things. You're able to make better connections in your lives. There's something here that you're really proud of. Like there's something here really good happening for you. Right? And this is because you're tuned in. You are tuned into yourself. You're tuned into what you desire to create and you're fully immersed in it. So this is such a powerful gift you have, Libra, to align yourself this deeply with your spirit. And if you're in a state right now where it doesn't feel like you're here connected to your spirit, they want you to cultivate this by implementing and doing it every single day. So this could be through meditation, like a practice of meditation to connect with yourself and release the noise in your world. I like to listen to music, all kinds of music. Music, I don't know, it does something to me. And I feel some of you also feel the same way about music. So maybe use music as a tool that elevates you and takes you to the state of peace and calm, right? I listened to a song by 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. It's called Spiral. And that song, for some reason, just calms everything inside of me. And sometimes I listen to it like 10, 20 times in order to get myself to that state. So music is a really good tool that you can implement in your life. We use music in our house a lot, especially when I'm creative, I'm doing my thumbnails, right? Anytime I'm doing my thumbnails, I'm bumping to the beat. I'm like in that zone, right? So this is a zone for you. This Hangman, this is the eye of the storm. This is what they're sharing. This is like you are in the eye of the storm. You are the eye of the storm. So that might mean something for you, right? But they're sharing that with me right now. And this needs to be a daily practice. They're letting some of you know, and I feel this needs to be a daily practice. So in my own life, I've mentioned this before, is I've implemented, a routine at night at 7:30. That is my time. I don't care what happens that time. I am showing up for what I committed and devoted myself to, because I'm becoming a version of me that I'm seeing, right? I'm like, I want to be able to do these things. So yoga, somatic exercise, right? I'm creating my own flow, my own rhythm with exercising. It brings me to this state, to this zone, right? So this is what this Hangman for you is today. And yeah, you're going to see things clearly. And for some of you that are already here, that expansion is happening through what you are seeing. Like there's a new world you're stepping into. It's not that it's instant. Like it's not like you're already there. Like you are there. It's so weird because you're there. And even though it doesn't look like you're there in your material reality, you know on an energetic, spiritual, and vibrational level, you're already there. So what's happening is everything around you is starting to shift into that. It is forming into this like dream, this like reality you have been manifesting, you've been praying for, like whatever this is, it is coming in, right? And I'm seeing it is the way that you're taking some of those emotions, right? I'm getting heavy emotions coming through the moon card, things that you have been feeling, trying to overcome the heaviness, the pressure, especially at this time. They're letting you know that there's a beautiful special energy of support coming in, allowing you to reach that peak, that point, right? So yeah, this is what the Hangman is for you. And Mother Nature is calling you, Libra. She would like you to connect with her, talk to her, and spend some time with her, especially as you step into 2026. So 6 of Pentacles, this is that positive, abundant, loving, connective energy, this wave that is coming in, and they want you to ride this wave. I don't know if any of you are surfers out there. This is coming in as a confirmation for you. So I went to Hawaii last year, or this year, sorry, it was this year, and my husband wanted to surf, so I was watching him. It's not easy surfing, right? I know that, I've tried it before. Those of you that know how to surf, high five, share with us like what it took to be able to ride those waves, right? It takes our energy, like we have to participate and immerse ourselves within the experience in order to actually experience it, right? I don't know what it feels like to be riding a wave on a surfboard, like being in that ocean and riding that wave. Only those of you that are doing that know what that feels like. So you can share with us in the comment section below. Like, what does that feel like? You know, this is the energy. This is the wave that is coming into your life right now. And there's this beautiful energy exchange. So you practicing to become really good at riding those waves, that is the energy exchange. It's like the universe brought into your mind that I would love to learn how to ride the waves. That spirit speaking to you, bringing you something that you're very capable of doing. And then you're kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to share my energy back. I'm going to exchange it by actually immersing myself in it and learning it and becoming a master, and then riding those waves. So this is how they're showing this to me. And water is going to be a very powerful energy for you to work with, Libra. So however you want to work with water, I feel this coming year is all around that water, that intuitive, anything that feels intuitive to you, like even working with crystal balls, tarot, you know, working in that spiritual experience. Like I feel there's an offering and then there's a receiving, and this give receive energy is so big in your life right now, and you're really going to see it in the new year. So those of you that are entrepreneurs, you know, you have your own business and there's something that you are offering to the world, some sort of service or product or teaching or guidance, like whatever this is for you, you have a very beautiful opportunity to actually create some abundance through this. So if you've had that in your mind recently, they're encouraging you to actually immerse yourself in it. You know, I've always, since I was about 16 years old, have always wanted to have my own business. I didn't want to work for someone, but I knew that I had to reach that point. It wasn't something that in my mind at the time that I thought could happen for me in that moment. Even had I believed it, I could have made it happen. But looking back, I had to go through every single thing I went through, all the hardships, all the abundance ships, right? To get here. Had anything gone differently in my life, I wouldn't be here today. And I would have never in my life would have ever guessed that I would be on YouTube. This was just not a part of my plan. It just happened. And this is how things happen, right? So things are happening for you right now, Libra. You are immersed in the experience. Like it is actually happening for you. 2026 is going to be a very big year. And, you know, this message for you is incredibly special because anytime you're feeling lost, Libra, save this video and watch it because it'll bring you back to realignment with you. There's something here that Spirit wants you to know is in this reading, in this experience today, that is unlocking something within you. And I feel this is that desire, that, you know, urge or fire to go and ride those waves and learn, right? This is how I feel right now in my own life. I want to be able to do some of those exercises that people are doing. Like, I'm not flexible at all. So, you know, I have to start right from scratch, and, you know, but it's okay because I'm here, and by this time next year, I'll be in a totally different place. Already like really good at being flexible and doing some of those yoga moves, animal flow moves, right? So yeah, this is what that Six of Pentacles is as well. What I'm getting here is you receiving something. So 2026 is going to be a year where you're receiving a lot. And Spirit is encouraging you to open yourself up now. Don't close yourself off, you know. Be discerning, have some healthy boundaries up, but don't close yourself. Keep yourself open and receive all the blessings and the abundance. And when it comes in, I want you to believe that it is actually for you. It's not something that is just randomly happening, because what can happen is we don't believe it. We feel like we're not deserving or worthy of it, and we step back from it. And sometimes this is unintentional, or it is a defense mechanism because perhaps we fear whatever that is being real for us. So fight that. And you're not meant to like fight it, like put effort and energy and all that kind of stuff. It's more about flowing through it. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So I wanted to pull a Angels and Ancestors card for you as well, because they're guiding you as you're stepping into this year. They're going to be with you the entire time. So what we're getting is the Shaolin Master. Look at this, Shaolin Master. I hope I'm saying that right. And wow, stillness. And we've got a dragon in the background. Everything on this card is a sign for you, okay? So be grateful in movement and action. Be grateful in movement and action. So let's read you the message from this card. So I've been watching a Shaolin Master online on YouTube, but I forgot what the channel's called. Slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach, Libra. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding for you. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down, Libra? Because they want you to slow down. Or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward. All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. Okay, so Shaolin Master for you here. And look at this. This is a praying mantis, right? So that's also coming into your life here. The praying mantis. All right, let's close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around, Libra. So 8080, know that your angels are near. You are divinely supported. So any fear, anything that is holding you back is never going to get in the way. When you choose to move through it, you'll see how you're backed by your angels. So you are getting reassurance at this time. You're under support. Guardian angels are walking beside you, and they are bringing into your life uplifting messages. So whenever you hear those uplifting messages, angels are near. So know that you're also under divine protection. Okay, so fear is false evidence appearing real. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.